what did he like say? And it was like,
Okay,
let us go to hospital.
lights are live.
Mics are live.
Live.
Live from Ravena. It's Tuesday night. We good, Bill? All right, here we go, 6:01. And welcome to the March 1st, spring's on its way, 2022 regular village board meeting. And if you please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
I'll try to handle crowd control for you.
You're on it, Bill.
Thank you.
Keep an eye on it. We have a full house tonight. All right. I motion we approve the minutes of the February 15th, 2022 meeting.
Second that?
Yes.
All right. Hey, Henry's here. Hi, Henry. Oh, Bill pointed the camera right at you, too. Perfect.
You ready for your close-up?
Okay, so we got a few things going on. Let's get some of the reports out of the way. We got the February water report, and as always, daily maintenance of the plant, Dean's Mill intake, and Moxley Street pumps, daily tests and samplings. So we did have a couple of water breaks that were addressed nice and timely fashion. The one was a bit of a long distance marathon nightmare.
34 hours.
So, yep, as it was, the water line had broke, and I'm telling you, it's amazing. It happened 4 times in a year. It never happened before during my time. Went right into an abandoned old sewer line, and then ran down that quite a distance before. So obviously, we thought the break was where it surfaced, and had to chase it back up. So it was just, the guys really put a lot of hours in. It was crazy, but
About 200 feet away.
yeah, just one of those Murphy's Law things, you know. It was brutal. But the company general controls came down. They finished up with all Jason's computer upgrades, so we are 100% ready to rock and roll for our new year, which begins right in April. Highway work report. In addition to that stuff, a certain amount of the crew has been working right upstairs to ready the space for the school district, who is going to be renting more area from us, which is great. We love having them here. They've been great tenants, and it's a good example of 2 organizations working together for the betterment of everyone. And we know about the big old storm because we all lived through it. I wanted to sincerely thank not only our workers, but the residents that did a really good job overall of keeping the vehicles out of the streets. It made their job 100 times easier, and we had some of the best roads around. You know, I was really happy with that. So thank you again, everyone that kept the roads clear so these guys could get their job done. It was really good. And oddly enough, before that, the weather was nice enough. We were actually out grinding some stumps for the people that were on the list, too. One of the services we provide as a village. And then all of a sudden, there's a foot of snow, and that's the end of that. Can't find the stumps. So hopefully spring is getting close, and we'll see some more of that kind of work coming soon. Also in Henry's report, and this tails into the benches, which I wanted to talk about, we were able to score a bunch of benches at auction at a ridiculously low price. So the guys, during some downtime, have been prepping and painting these benches for us, and I would say, as soon as spring has sprung, we will have the benches out. And it's just there's been a lot more pedestrian traffic from the river all the way up to the stores, and a few people approached, and one of them actually that spearheaded this was Nick Catucci, a very good friend of mine who recently passed away, and he said, boy, it'd be nice to have benches where people that are making that sometimes a mile and a half hike can sit down and put their bags down and take a break. And Nick will be missed, but that was really, honestly, what brought it to my attention. He was a great guy. So, yeah, I know for sure I'll be dedicating one of those benches to Nick for sure in his memory. So you'll be seeing those real soon, and that's something good that's going to make it.
You mentioned the school wants one bench to work with the kids with it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, we spoke about that, and we're looking at, and we just haven't worked the logistics out, where people could actually dedicate benches. We could get a tag, because they are metal benches, we could get a tag on them if you wanted to dedicate a bench. We thought about maybe doing that as not us as a board, but the Friendship Festival Committee could do that as a fundraiser.
Yeah, it's good.
And it would be a good way to memorialize some areas, and the school's going to paint one up, Peter B. with the young kids, so that'll be nice too. So some things to look forward to, for sure.
And that bench is ready to go too, so whoever you gotta make contact with,
Oh,
that's ready to
I'll
go.
call Benny up and let her know then, perfect. Town of Queens Police Report. This was for, well, it's dated February 1st, so last month. Time's flying. Total calls for service was 1,597, of which 867 were for the town and 730 were for the village. I don't know, what does CBA
Yeah, I
stand
don't
for?
know
I'm
what
not
that-
sure what that one
I
is.
don't know what that is.
I'm not sure, I'll have to ask. But anyway, that's,
Closed by arrest, I believe.
what was it?
Closed by arrest.
Ah, okay.
I
Gotcha.
believe that's what it is.
That would make sense. That's a good one. So, but, that 1,600 calls for service in a month is, it highlights the importance of our police department, and we thank them for their service. Okay. And we have a transfer of money requested by Susan King, our treasurer. And this is to transfer $15,033.15 of ARPA funds from general fund to water fund for the purchase of turbidimeters and a maintenance kit. So we need to increase line item A988 by $15,033.15 and increase line item transfer to water fund A9905.9 by that same amount. Also increase line item F5031 interfund transfer by $15,033.15 and increase line item F8330.2 purification equipment by that same amount. Motion, we accept that.
Second that.
Yes.
Issues. And, all right, so the We Love Art CS Festival is officially a go. They came to us a few weeks ago and requested the use of the streets and some help cordoning off certain areas. And it's Saturday, May 14th, 11 to 4 p.m. And it's on Main Street in Ravena, I believe roughly from the firehouse down towards Trackside, Railroad Avenue.
It's gonna be more on Railroad Ave.
More on Railroad, though.
Yes.
We want to eliminate crossing of the streets and stuff like that. There's craft and art vendors, musicians, bands. They have a stage they're setting up. There's an easy online vendor application, and it's weloveartcsfestival@gmail.com. So it's looking to be really good, and I know that if there's any children that do crafts, they don't charge a vendor fee because they want to get the kids, help them get a good start at stuff when they're little entrepreneurs and doing stuff for fun. So it looks to be great. I'm very excited to be a part of that. So check them out online. They've got Facebook. Any questions, feel free to give us a call. That'll also be on our website also. Quick reminder, in your water bill, you'll receive our water department newsletter that's got some important information regarding hydrant flushing and the examination of your lines coming into your house. So please read that. Any questions, feel free to contact me. We'll help you out. And although we are missing Mary Ellen and Nancy, Susan has presented the board with our tentative budget, and that was presented tonight. So everybody can take a look at that. I'm pretty happy with this. I think, Sue, correct me if I'm wrong, we're going to be able to keep that tax rate flat. You know, things are looking good once again. So trustees, take a look at it. Talk, you know, your liaisons, talk to your department heads if you have any questions. We all know that there's been substantial increases in fuel, electricity, things of that nature. So we tried to accommodate for any future raises with that, but we were able to keep it under that state tax cap, which is really good, and keep the rate flat. So, Sue, I'd like to thank you for your help, for sure. Absolutely. And take a look at it. We'll be discussing it almost every week from now until budget time, which I believe we have to have it done and completed by
In May, our budget hearing is April 12th.
April 12th is the hearing.
It will be put in the paper probably that first week in April.
First week of April will be published, so everybody gets a chance to have some input and take a look at it. All right. Linda, what you got? Anything? I know we had some
Yeah, I know
exciting
you-
news about the park.
Yes, we absolutely do. I know you wanted to talk a little bit about the grant writer and what we were going to wait for our board
Yeah.
in order to, we are going to be renewing our grant writer. We're excited about it. They did so well for us this year, but we're going to wait to renew when the rest of our board is here so they can have a say in
Yep.
that. We like to do things as a team.
Off the top of my head, I think the grant writer cost us about $16,000 or so.
Something like that, yes.
But we were able to score with Linda spearheading that effort, almost $200,000 grant this year. So bang for the buck, yeah, we're ahead of the game. So that would influence my decision. But like I said, I don't like to, you know, unless we have a full board with everybody's input, we'll hold off on the official rehiring. But it's looking good because I think that's putting us in the right direction. And there's,
And I have lots of ideas.
I bet you do.
I also, update on our park grant. I didn't know if, Henry, did you want to talk about
Yeah,
it?
I'll talk about
Yeah, okay, that'd be great.
Me and Linda sat down with the BOCES, with our grant writers, going through some of the details with the grant, going through the list of stuff that we're allowed to purchase, what we're doing over there. I'm going to be doing a priority list, and then me and Linda will be sitting down through and getting the priority list done for the park. You know, the stuff that we need first. You know, it's going to be probably more the contractual people. So some of those changes, definitely see changes this year, but the bigger changes probably won't be until next year. Just because some of the stuff that we're going to be doing on the priority list is like a sewer pump that people won't see, but we need to get that done as soon as possible. We'll be planting those trees from Main Street that Mayor spearheaded to get for us for Christmas, and probably once the ground unthaws a little bit, we'll be planting a bunch of trees. I have an idea where I'd like to put them. I'm going to sit down with the mayor, and it was discussion down by the playground area because, you know, one of the residents brought it up, but I'd like to bring it down there, and then also use it as more of like a line to break off the ball field. While I'm up,
Don't
if you-
forget, Henry, we also have two coming from Central Hudson
Yes,
to replace the two that got.
right, for
Massacre.
Main Street. They got to go, I believe they have to go back on Main Street, but
Yeah.
Yep.
But we're looking at, I think we're getting a miniature Japanese-style maple. It's a really pretty tree, and we just, as soon as it gets plantable weather in the springtime, we just make the phone call, we got them,
Yep.
so.
yeah, during the springtime, I'll cut those stub, you know,
Yeah.
cut those out down there. If you don't mind, I'll just go through a couple of things I had on my list. The grant for the stormwater, that's moving forward. I believe we're just waiting for the final approval, right, Susie?
Yeah.
We
We're
just
waiting
gotta wait
for the signed contract.
Oh,
to be issued to
yep.
Cleveland.
So we're moving along with that. We've been working with the engineers in regards to that, so that'll be that stormwater project behind Faith Plaza to help alleviate the flooding in the village. You know, knock on wood still, we're doing really good with Orchard Ave, and the projects have been doing what they're supposed to be doing, so. Mayor mentioned about the snowstorm. Again, I want to thank the residents. I want to thank my crew. They did a real good job. No real issues with parking, no tickets issued, no tows. So
That's great.
right now, we're shooting on 2 years, I believe, with no towing any cars at all. So
Nice.
I'd like to thank the residents. They're doing an awesome job with keeping the cars off the road. And one thing with Albany County, they contacted me. I just want to let the board know. Another one of their programs they approached me about, they have the dates from September 8th to October 13th over to the park for the summer basketball, or, you know, the basketball program that they put on. It would be Thursday nights from 6 to 8, just like they did last year. I think it's about the same dates as they did last year.
Which was a really well-received
Yes, it
program.
was.
Yes, they had, I believe, almost 200 kids doing the basketball program down there.
Have you been approached yet by the team that did was it karate or?
Nothing about the, and that's through Albany County too. I
Yes,
haven't
it
heard
was.
anything with that.
Okay,
And when I talk to the gentleman tomorrow, I just want to let him know I talked to you guys and you guys okay it for the basketball. I'm going to have him do an email with all the list of stuff that he's got. And then Mayor wants to do something with that. Once we get the full list of everything, then down the road, we'll do a
That
big
can be
announcement.
offered.
Make a big announcement with everything, so.
oh, that'd be great,
Yeah, it'd be good.
yeah. Because I know we're
Also,
already,
along those lines, the town of Queens is now accepting summer employment applications for the Food for Thought and the Summer Rec Program, both of which are held at our park, Mosier. That's a partnership that we have. We provide the area, and they run this part of it. The programs run from July 11th to August 11th. There was a change this year, and I'm not sure why. I'm going to find out. But you have to be 16 years of age to work the Summer Rec Program and 14 and up for the Food for Thought program. But you can get applications downloaded off the town's website or picked up at Queens Town Hall. And your application has to be in by May 6, 2022. And Linda will be reaching out to, traditionally the village always had a representative that worked with one of the board members for the hiring process and for different information. She'll find out about that age restriction. I know a lot of people were curious. So that's, a great program that we have over there. We love it, and we're looking forward to that. Summer's coming.
Henry, I got a quick question.
Sure.
Do you expect, with the installation of that splash pad, that it will disrupt any of the pool?
No, the splash pad is completely, which, I did forget about that.
I wouldn't have let you.
The splash pad, part of the grant that we're getting, is a complete different component away from the pool. So it will not be any disruptions with the pool. That'll be, not that we want to try to get that in this year,
Yeah.
but logistically, we're going to try. If not, we can always do it right after the pool closes in September, and then the following year, it'll be up and running. But
Just correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's state regulations. Back in the day, you used to be able to run a pipe from the pool and you got water. And it all got filtered. Now it needs its own.
Pee went everywhere.
Yeah.
It has to be cleaned when it goes through. It's a big recycling kind of thing. So
Yeah.
it's going to depend on contracting that we're
Contracting,
doing with
yeah.
that. And we don't know, it's depending on them.
Right.
We're hopeful, for sure.
Which, that number for the splash pad, being that's over the $25,000 and everything else, we have to put that out to bid. So, we have already been in contact with one that does many around the area. So we'll be, he's been helping us out. And then we'll put it out to bid for whatever companies will put in for it.
Yeah.
Because it's about 80, it's actually coming out a lot cheaper than what we thought. And it's going to be, I'm going to say, between $80,000-$85,000 it's looking right now. So it's a lot cheaper than what I believe even the grant has offered, so.
Yeah, so that's good.
I gotta look at that again, but.
Yeah, we'll look at that again.
But
yep.
it looks real good for the splash pad for the pool that we've talked about for the last couple of years.
Great, thanks, Hank.
Thank you.
Joe, what do you got?
Water's flowing, everything seems to be good, that's all. I
And
don't
you'll be
know anything.
reviewing some sewer bills coming up?
Coming up Thursday, take a look at some of those and report back.
Awesome. All right, well, if no one has anything else.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry, go
yeah,
ahead.
sorry.
We almost
I
forgot
am
that, that's
doing
important.
Nancy, hi, wherever you are. I know she's watching. I'd like to make a motion to pay for the audited bills for the first part of March, abstract 10-1-22, vulture number 10-1 through 10-30, in the amount of $173,573.54.
See, that's why I wanted to skip that one. I second that.
Understandable.
Yes.
All yes, all right. So you got anything else for us?
Water bills will be going out next week, the
Yes.
7th, so just, we'll have that in the little thing that's.
The letter enclosed,
Okay, yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
That's gonna be nice.
Also, if you're a renter and you don't get billed directly for your water bills, and you would like to see what that insert is, we will have a copy of it on our website. And we'll also share it to Facebook, because you wouldn't be getting the bill directly. So feel free to reach out if you can't find that, and that way everybody's informed what's going on.
Good.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Good. All good over there?
Everybody good?
All right. Well, then I motion we adjourn.
A second.
And yes.
All right.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Yes.
Thank
Have
you
a
very
nice
much.
night.
Happy Fat Tuesday.
It is. It is.